We're here at 605 East Logan in East Round Rock. This looks like they've bought a house, maybe tried to flip it. They've done some nice things, but it looks like kind of a DIY job. But I'm not sure how recent that is. So the first thing we notice when we walk up is that not the foundation, but the sidewalk, which was originally attached to the house, but obviously is not a foundation. They tried to epoxy back onto the house, and obviously that didn't hold because the concrete underneath the other side is not being held up by anything at this point. And so you're seeing these epoxy marks throughout, and so I would kind of be concerned as to what they're hiding, because even though we're not seeing too much in the way of visible cracking on the foundation, which every foundation cracks. Every foundation, especially in Central Texas, cracks. Hate to say it, but it's true. But so moving beyond that, you can kind of see where they've come in here and they've done a foundation repair job here. And so while this is garage and it's not that big of a concern, it is something that they have repaired, which is good. But so let's go take a look at the rest of the house. Like I said, it looks like it's a do-it-yourself contractor job, but we're going to take a quick look at it because it does look pretty nice. Walking in, we've got our formal dining room here. Our utility space here. So you know, your washer would go here, your dryer would go here, vice versa actually. And then we've got a 2-car garage here with separate pulls. Both of them are automatic. Still need to do some paint work here, but that's pretty minimal cost-wise and work-wise. But as you can see, they've upgraded the light fixtures throughout the house. So it's pretty bright, pretty nice in here. We've got a granite on the countertop, which the reason I was saying DIY is because this granite is not sealed. And so you'll need to come back with some sealant and seal that, but again, that's nothing that's expensive or difficult. They've put stainless appliances in here with a refrigerator, dishwasher, stove, and microwave, which is absolutely not standard to this area, so it's a nice upgrade. They've put an island where the breakfast nook used to be. I'm not sure how in love with that I am, but it works. It makes for a nice buffet, and they've lit it well. So given that you've got a formal dining room, you don't really need a breakfast nook. The master bedroom is directly off the kitchen. We've got some nice carpet in here. It's clearly not, freshly renewed, but it's nice. We've got an upgraded light fixture here with a fan. Here where the tile meets the carpet, didn't do the best job, but it's not horrible. Again, we've got this where the granite hadn't been sealed, so that would need to come back and be done before you put a tenant in here. Nice light fixtures, nice tile work. Everything looks pretty. Just not sure how finished it is. As you can see here, the tile does not meet the baseboard, and they've tried to correct that by cutting it in half and letting it slope down, which means that still needs to be sealed, and it needs to be painted, and this needs to be painted, and just touch-up work. Things that should have been done by a professional contractor, but they did themselves. Here we've got a nice walk-in closet. Upgraded lighting in here as well, which is really nice. When you're trying to find your clothing, having those extra lights is nice. We've got a crown molding here in the master, which looks pretty nice. Honestly, I would paint the entire house. This pink is just wretched. So, moving into the living room space, this is a vaulted ceiling with a nice fan. We've got our secondary bedroom here, which is about 10 foot by 10 foot. I'm glad to see that they put these folding doors here, because otherwise this space would have been wasted. It needs to be rehung, but whatever. We've got a upgraded light fixture here. Secondary bathroom, also with the granite, also with the not sealed. Here's where some work needs to be done. It looks like they ran out of money when they were renovating this place, and this tub needs to go. It's just either needs to be refinished, which would be the cheaper option, but you need to reseal all of the grout as well. I would change the shower head. And then in our secondary bedroom here, we've got about a 9x10, again with the folding doors, which is good because it doesn't encroach on the space quite as much. But again, they didn't hang them quite right, so it doesn't really stay on line. One way you can avoid that is with runners here on the bottom to keep it moving in the right direction. So again, this is 605 East Logan, Raymond Husser with JV Gooden Realtors. If you have any questions about this as an investment home, let me know. Thanks a lot.